Hi guys, welcome to this session on Microsoft Teams. In this module, I want to show you how to create a meeting and show you some of the apps that you can add once you've created a meeting. So first of all, I'm going to go to my calendar, and you can see I've got some meetings already set up here, but I'm going to create a new meeting, so I'll just double click in a space there and call it Access Training, so I'll call it that, and I'm going to add Excel training as attendees, so people in that need to attend this. I'm not filling any more of this. You've got options to add channels, location. If you've got rooms on your Teams, you can add a room, and you've got details here where you can type some information. So access, development, trial, or something like that. You send that to all the people that need that information, and then that will go to those people. And if you open it now, once you've created it, what you get across the top is all of this information. So first of all, you've got chat, so you can do a chat. So I'll just go hello, this is the meeting chat, and then you can see it's there. So this will be populated by others as well as soon as you start the meeting. Files, you can upload files to share to everybody. So I'll just upload charting, so that'll keep both. I've already uploaded it once, that's what it's saying there. So charting will upload. If I go back to details, you can see the information. This information is what people will receive when they get the invite, and that's where they can click. Now, some people, if the external people may get a message saying the organizer knows you're here and is waiting. So as an organizer, you will have to give people permission to come out of the lobby into the meeting itself. Now, back to files, it should have uploaded by now. There it is, charting. You've got scheduling assistant, which is something you can use for internal people to see whether they're available for this meeting time, and if not, you can reschedule that. You've got meeting notes, which you can take notes during the meeting, but you can also set notes up beforehand. So testing, and then everything else. And then you've got this whiteboard app where you can use a whiteboard to share ideas, simple pens that you can just draw shapes or lines, whatever you want to do, like that, or scribble away. You've got this information where you can click on text, and then that'll allow you to type text. You've got this where you can do a little note. Let's do a pink note, and then I'll put that in the middle. And then you can do that with a block of notes. So I'll just put that over there. And then if you double click into these, you can type away. So it's just information that you might want to share with other people. Now, attendance will give you a list of people that are attending if they've acknowledged that. And then breakout rooms is quite a cool feature. If you've got quite a lot of people in a meeting, you can create a breakout room. So if I create rooms, you've got 2 as default, but you can select more than 2. So I'll have 3, and you add the rooms. So what this is for is you've got like a training event or even a design development event meeting that you want to send people off into specific rooms so they can discuss in small groups their part of the development or design, and then come back into the main meeting area. So you as the organizer would be creating these. So I'll just edit this. So I'll call this room design. Save that. And then the second one can be development. So I'll just edit that one. Development. Save that. And then the last one I'll do is just training. So just training. It's going to be a training discussion in there. So everybody goes and gets allocated to this room, and then the organizer can start off, once the meeting's going, can start off opening the rooms, and everybody will go in there. The people that's been allocated will go in there. Nobody's allocated at the moment, so I've only got one person in that team. So manually allocate people next, and then there's only Dulcie, so I'll just assign Dulcie to whichever room I want. So I'll just put her into design for now. There's no point just having one person in there. You need more than one person in a room, really, otherwise it's pointless. You got to talk to yourself. So if there'd be 2 or 3 people in there chatting away, same with that one, and when say you give them 20 minutes to do that, and then you can close the rooms, they'll get a notification that the room's about to close, and then they come back into the main meeting area and discuss what they've talked about. Now, I also want to add an app, so I'm going to add a new feature which is called Q&A, which allows people to ask questions and people to answer questions. So I'll just click on that. So it gives you the information there, and I'll just add it, and then it'll be available to this meeting. So allow people to ask questions, allow people to respond to conversations, and then allow organizers to moderate conversations. So you don't want any foul language going on. But once you tick this on, you can't tick it off. It tells you that there. So I've put it on and then save. And then it'll open up the app, and then you can start using it. So ask the question. I'll just say, how many people want lunch? Post that question, and then if you go to publish, that's in there. I like that question. Now you can also, if you click on these 3 dots or ellipses at the top there, you can pin that to the top, so it's always going to be pinned there. Now if you don't like anything, you can dismiss it, you can put things into review, and like so on and so on. So if I go, I'll just go back to published. Say somebody wants to answer this. You've got all conversations, questions, all unanswered questions. So you can filter by different things, like so. And there's only one question, so there's nothing else there. I'll just ask another question. Who moved the projector? Who moved the projector? Post that. Now there's nobody in the meeting to answer me at the moment, but that's how it would work. People would comment on that. I'll put me, I want lunch on that one, post, and then on this other one I'll put me as well, although it wasn't me. And that's how it works. That's just a Q&A app. It's just a new little feature that Microsoft just pushed out. Quite a simplistic tool to use, and there you go, Q&A. So all this information is inside the meeting, and if I close this and then open it up again, access training, that's the one, all that information is still there. File, chat, meeting notes, whiteboard, attendance is not filled in yet, the breakout rooms that I did, and then the Q&A that I set up. So it's all part of the team experience. So not only are you going to be online, if I click on join, so it's going to let me join now. I've got the my camera's off. Join now. And then anybody else, if this meeting was on, if it was for this time period, other people would be able to join, and you would have all that information available to you. So you've got the breakout rooms there. So that's not normally there as an attendee. You can't create those, but that's been created by the organizer, which is me. And if I click on that, you can see the breakout rooms appearing there, and they're all closed at the moment. But I can open those, I can assign other people, and then I can close them or I can delete them from this meeting. Q&A, there it is. The app itself, Q&A, publish questions. You can see the questions that's been published or asked. There's the one I pinned at the top. And as this meeting progresses, people will potentially fill that in. But obviously, you've got to watch what you're clicking on there, because if you're in this meeting, you've got it full screen, it's videoed. You can't always see this information if you haven't got it selected. So you need to select it, but it's quite a cool little tool. You've also got the chat there that you can see, and the bits and bobs that's been put up in the meeting information. So that's all I want to talk about in this little session, how to create a meeting and add some apps like the QA app and the Whiteboard app. So hopefully that was of use to you. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you on the next one.